Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone, every Gambian, wherever you might be. Whether you are abroad, Asia, Africa, even in the Gambia. I have concerns as a Gambian that voted for a change in the government, and I think I also would have to say my take on the issues that are going around in our new democratization process. Um, the first issue that I will talk about is the the one that is hitting the town right now, as I am. That is about the relieving of Honorable Maifati, the former Minister of Interior, from his past. Um, a lot of rumors are circulating about it, but I want people, Gambians, to be technical, to be more mature, and think about and try to not even think about, but try to um, look into matters both ways, negative and positive, so that they can come out with something tangible. As I was online on Facebook, I saw something on Facebook, some allegations, some false fabrications that Mayafati accepted some kind of a bribe from one company called Samlex that were supposed to be issuing national identifications. My take on the issue is that from the first day and from the first second that I read about that news or that fabrication, I did not accept it. A lot of people that are close to me accepted the story, but I did not. One, the fabricator fabricated that my Fadi or Samlex and Preston were supposed to share this in two halves, that's 50-50. And Pristons were fighting for 75%, in which my father accepted to take 15 million from them on behalf of Barrow so that he would be able to compensate or negotiate or kind of bribe Barrow to accept them or their offer. And then he further stated that during this same meeting, these guys came to hand over their contract, and then which Barrow said to them that, okay, the 50% is for you and 50% is for the others. And then they were out of stock, told Barrow that we gave 15 million to my Ahmed Fati so that we will receive or have this 75%. And here today you are telling us that we have 50% in front of other cabinet members when my Fati is in absence. Logically, just logically, a non-politician like myself logically think, I just logically thought about it, saying that that is not possible. It is not even a news, a fabrication that, or an allegation that one can even think about. But if people think about it, think the way, look at, try to analyze the way I'm analyzing things today, right now. Okay. Preston saying that in front of the cabinet and to Barrow, specifically to Barrow, that we gave Ahmed Fati 15 million. What does that mean? That means that Semlex are putting themselves in shit, telling Barrow that we are bribing your government to win a contract from you. Now, if that happens, a bribery company, a company that bribes the government, said to the president in front of him that I bribed your government to get a contract or to win a contract from you or from the government of the company, the country, the Gambia. Now, that guy is saying that that was the reason why my father is fired. Now, if my father is fired for that thing, then what would have been done? What could have been done to Semlex? And Semlex is still holding that contract. And they even own it 100%, I can tell you that. I can guarantee that. If Semlex, if people are questioning why my father is fired for accepting 15 million, then where is Semlex? I think Semlex, if this story is true, then Semlex should also be following the same trend with my father. They should be stopped. And that means if it is true, then Semlex by now, their contract should have been seized. It should have been terminated, revoked completely. Nothing like that is happening. Do people sit and think about if Semlex does this, what could happen to them? Those were some of the things I was thinking. So if Semlex contract is not terminated, my father's job is terminated, then that means my father might have done something else, or because of political reasons, Barrow felt threatened and tried to sideline my father, or he wants to move my father away from the government because he felt somehow my father is getting popularity. That is political reason, the political side. Or my father must be engaged into something that could be damaging in the long run to the government, then the government stopped him. Or they might find a better place, or a place that they need my father better than the interior, then they want to move him here and move him there. But this story, I can bet to you from first point to now that it is fabricated, it's mere fabrication. There is no fiber of truth in it. I wasn't there. But no briber who confessed in the whole place and in front of the whole cabinet, a contractor jeopardizing his contract because of a 15 million where he is to receive hundreds of millions, jeopardizing that for only 15 million when they've already bought in all the machines and everything that is necessary for the national identification production. I want people to be thinking critically, not to see any news on Facebook and try to pick it. I want people to think critically the way I do. I've not learned technology. I've not learned politics. I'm a technology guy. I even lecture technology. I lecture Cisco. Networking is what I do. So I think critically to make things happen, to program things to happen. So real life, I should be able to think critically and make things happen. Gambia, like shit. Let's just think. I'm just thinking Broadway, just Broadway, that it cannot happen. The story is a complete lie. No money is given to my father. And I've seen a lot of APRC people being happy, saying that, okay, it's good because he was talking to us rudely. We cannot like him. But APRC guys are still loving Jammeh. And Jammeh killed them. He insulted them. He did a lot of bad things to them, and still they're supporting Jammeh. Why? Because he's a Jola, right? That's it. That's the fact. Why is it that my father telling people that you either obey the law or be consumed by the law? If at all that he disobeyed the law, that same word would have reflected on him. That means he's going to be consumed by the law. But why is it that he's not consumed by the law? That means the story is a lie. Gambians, I want you to understand. The other thing is about the Occupy Westfield, Haruna and Ali and the others. I know you are heroes. You fought Jammeh. You did good things. You helped the country. But were you thinking, really, when you wanted to do this Occupy Westfield, were you thinking? What were you thinking? After doing it, what did you gain from it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You asked NAWEC, the country asked NAWEC, when can you fix our problem? And NAWEC said to us that we can fix it by December, and we have a contingency of 2 months, that is by February we should have a constant electricity that is not been in place for 52 years, and NAWEC is assuring you by December they will do something about this, and then you cost them. You could have waited until that time expires, until we exceeds the December, then you can occupy NAWEC. Or you go and occupy any other place. You can go and say, okay, we want this. You go and meet the NAWEC director. Go in front of NAWEC. Let the NAWEC director come out and explain why the time exceeds the time they stipulated for us that the electricity will be constant, and it's still not. But that time is 2 months prior, and you're going outside saying that you want to occupy Westfield. For what reason? Brothers, let's think. I thought about this. That's why I never accepted the idea. Wait, they give you time. December, right? Wait for December to come. Here is December, just 1 month before, 1 month. And then you can go up to the street, go off the street and start talking, start saying whatever you want to say. That is protest. But they gave you a stipulated time, and you cannot wait for that. It could have been dangerous because personally I was among the, not on my name, I was part of them, because we were going to attack you furious with fire and fury, We were going to attack you seriously. We are going to hit you badly. But unfortunately, we could not fight you because we want you to think. You have to think. This electricity problem has been here from Jawara's time to Jammeh's time. You cannot even talk about it in a public car. And today you're talking about it on Facebook everywhere. Nobody is following you. Take your time, Haruna. Take your time, Aliu, and the other so-called activists or whatever, right fighters or protesters. Okay? Let's try to be genuine, brothers. Let's try to be a little genuine, man. And if December exceeds, go out the street. Go off the street. Say whatever you want to say, but it's not yet time. Give them time, man. Let's work with them. You said that you voted this government in, but you're not defending that. If you vote for a change, you don't make these people to laugh at you. You defend that, brothers. You have to say, you know what? It's not even 1 year. Let's make sure that this government, we don't discourage them. We encourage them. Fix problems. For me, what I don't understand about Africans, I'll put that one on my next video. What I don't understand about Africans, my next video, go for it. Trust me. Hello and ciao. My name is Aliu Toure. If you have any doubts, just call me. Talk to me on my Facebook. We'll talk. Hello, ciao.